So this is the Sigma 24mm f1.4 DGTN art lens for Sony E-mount cameras, and it has fast become my all-time favorite lens. Now when I say it's become my all-time favorite lens, that's not exactly true. It is my all-time favorite lens, but in the past I have used a different version of the Sigma 24mm f1.4. When I was a Canon shooter many moons ago, I used the Canon EF version of the Sigma 24mm f1.4. I think it was the HSM version. I can't remember for the life of me. And I absolutely loved that lens. It was so sharp. It produced such crisp images. It just had this look about it that made me fall in love with it. And I adored that lens. Since getting rid of my Canon cameras and obviously the lenses that came with it, I've waited until now to really pick this guy up because I have kind of just made do with other lenses in the meanwhile. I mean, the Sony 20mm f1.8 G lens was probably the closest thing that came to the 24mm for me in terms of usage. So until now, I hadn't picked up the 24mm f1.4 because I mean, I'm using the Samyang 24mm f1.8 right now to film this on the Nikon ZR. And 24mm itself is just a focal length that I really like. It's just one of those focal lengths that just works. It's in between everything. It just works really nice. It's a good field of view. It's great for vlogging. You can plop it on. It's wide enough that you can vlog with it. It's shallow enough that you can do B-roll shots with it. The focus distance of the 24mm f1.4 is also close enough that you can get close up and get kind of nice looking shots with it. B-roll shots, cinematic shots, whatever you want to call it. 24mm is just a really nice focal length. But out of all the 24mm that I've used and tried, including the GM, which I used very briefly at the photography show last year, I still think that the Sigma 24mm f1.4 is my all-time favorite lens. So remembering how it felt, I just felt that I had to get it when I bought the Nikon ZR because I wanted to pair something that had great autofocus and great quality with the ZR to be able to push the ZR and the red roll coming out of it to its maximum capabilities. Everybody has that one lens that just gives them the feel. It makes them feel some sort of way, if you know what I'm talking about. Like, that for me is the 24mm f1.4 from Sigma, and it's from their art range, meaning that this is from Sigma's best range of lenses. Their art range, it is a fantastic lens. The build quality on this thing is absolutely solid. I want to say it's a relatively lightweight small lens for what it is. For an f1.4 aperture, you're getting, you know, it's just a beautiful looking lens. It feels nice. It feels solid in the hand when I've got it attached to either my let's attach it to my A7C II here that I've got. Let's attach it and I'll show you right now how it looks and feels. And I can show you that even with a compact camera, it doesn't feel too bad. It feels nice. It feels nice in the hand. I feel like I can get some great looking shots even handheld with this because the barrel of the lens is wide enough that my entire hand fits, but it's not so wide that it feels overly heavy. I can still hold it, use it, hold it out to kind of vlog and stuff with, and the field of view is good enough for that, but also the weight distribution and things like that is good enough that I can kind of hold it out and vlog with it without any problems. But really my intent with the 24mm f1.4 from Sigma is to pair it with my Nikon ZR, and that's basically what I'm going to be using it primarily with. Even though I have the Samyang 24mm f1.8, I might just end up getting rid of this thing on a gimbal, handheld, wherever it is. It just produces a really nice, sharp image. Sigma 24mm f1.4 art on the Nikon ZR, and this is stopped down all the way to f1.4, so the aperture is completely wide open, and this is the kind of look you're getting. The bokeh from that fully open f1.4 is just beautiful. You get these really round looking bokeh balls that don't have any distortion. It just looks nice. It's a lens that has character, and for me it's just a lens that's always had a really good place in my heart because using it on the Canon EOS R back in the day when the EOS R was popular and I did pick one up, it was just a lens that I really liked the look of. I used that version of the lens on so many professional level shoots, weddings, so many different kind of things, and it produced great images and results every single time. So to have it back is fantastic. And here's some footage filmed with the Sigma 24mm f1.4, and you can see for yourself exactly how that looks. It is just a lens with so much character. It is so clean, it's crisp, it produces really, really good imagery, and I absolutely can't fault this lens for anything. And again, it's quite nice and compact. I mean, when you compare it to something like the Sigma 50mm f1.4, which isn't actually a massive lens on its own, but it's significantly heavier, but you can see the size difference. It's quite a bit smaller here. The 24mm is a little bit smaller and more compact, and I just like that. And I think pairing it with the Nikon ZR, it gives you a really good package to work with. And of course, the lens itself has a lot of functionality. It's got both a AF and MF toggle or lock, but you've also got an AFL MFL lock. You've got the aperture ring, which a lot of Sony lenses also have, so you've got the option to keep it clicky, but you've also got a lock that makes it turn nice and smooth. So that's an option if you don't like the clickiness. I do like the clickiness, so I keep that on all the time. Then you've got an additional switch here to help you go into the auto aperture mode, which allows you to control the aperture from your camera instead, rather than using the ring. And then you can toggle that on and off, and then you won't accidentally go into that mode. It locks that off, which is very, very. And of course, you've got the customizable button here as well, which I generally just tend to use for AF1. The lens build quality is just amazing. I mean, it's a beautiful piece of glass that produces beautiful images. And I just had to talk about it because, again, it's my favorite all-time lens. Like, I just hands down, this is the lens that I will not get rid of from my kit anymore. Like, now that I have acquired one, I will have this forever. Basically, this is going to stay as part of my kit, as my primary kit, for things like talking head, for using on a gimbal, for all sorts of shots. I absolutely love the 24mm focal length, and I'm going to be using it for whatever I can use it for. And it's basically the lens that just kind of lives on my camera most of the time. The 24mm has always been a staple in my gear, and you know, 20 to 24mm is the focal length that I like. Before this, it was the 20mm, but then since getting the Samyang 24mm f1.8, which was obviously a lot cheaper alternative option, I've been using that. And again, that's a fantastic lens for itself. It's got character. It's a cine lens. It's got t1.9 stop, but the 24mm f1.4 from Sigma R it's just chef's kiss. Really, really a great lens. And I think that if you are in the market for getting a 24mm lens, then I highly recommend looking at the 24mm f1.4 from Sigma. I don't know whether Sony is going to be bringing one out soon, but as far as f1.4 24mm go, I know for the Nikon there is nothing available apart from adapting Sony lenses or Sony E-mount lenses to it. I could be very wrong with that, but I don't think that, as far as I know, there isn't a 24 f1.4 available for this. So you've seen for yourself throughout this video how good the quality coming out of this is, and it's definitely a lens that I cherish a lot, but also think very highly of as not just a fantastic alternative to the 24mm f1.4 GM lens, but one of the best overall 24mm out there, because it's just a lens with character. I don't know, it's completely my personal opinion here. You might agree or disagree with that, and that is absolutely okay. If you disagree, let me know in the comments why you disagree, why you think this lens is not a good lens, or if you agree and have actually used the 24mm, let me know why you do agree and what your thoughts on this are. Am I exaggerating in saying that this is my favorite lens? Because it might be the case, but I will die on that hill that this is a fantastic lens because just the images speak for itself. I hope the video has been useful to you guys, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed me rambling on about how much I love this lens for the past couple of minutes now. If you were in the market to get a 24mm and were looking at the Sigma 24mm f1.4, I hope I have managed to convince you in doing so, because it is absolutely fantastic. If you did enjoy the video, please do hit that like button, and if you have seen and enjoyed my content in general, then do consider subscribing. And like I said, leave a comment down below if you have anything to say about anything I have said in this video or anything else. Until next time, this is Kai24 signing out.